Welcome, everyone, to the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. I'm Collin. I'm your host, your captain, whatever you want to call me. I'm the guy doing this podcast. And I have a very cool guest today and this evening, whenever you're listening. I don't judge. You could be listening at 2 in the morning, listen at 5 a.m., be one of those weirdos that wakes up at 5. More power to you. But this week's guest, this month's guest, not on a consistent basis yet, guys. I'm getting there. But quality over quantity. This is a great episode. Tim Schuldt. He is a recovering gambling addict, and he's sober. I could relate to a lot of things that he has been through, and some of the stuff I couldn't relate to, and maybe you can. He has a story to tell, just like everybody I have on this podcast, and I really appreciate everyone being patient with me and listening and checking in, and yeah, enjoy this episode. It's one of a couple that I got coming out, and I'm always looking for guests. I got a new recording platform. I can do it online. It's better. And my cat wants to make an intro here if you're watching on video. But yeah. This is episode number 91. So we're getting closer to 100. It's crazy. But listen to this episode. Enjoy it. Consume it. Share it. Do all that stuff. Please leave a review on the podcast if you like it. If you don't like it, just let me know, and I'll figure it out and fix it. And, yeah, we can go from there. So this is episode number 91 of the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. Hope you enjoy. Live. Welcome everyone to the Modern Day Overthinker podcast. My name is Collin. I am your host. This week I am with Tim Schuldt, not Schultz. Don't get that wrong. I already got it wrong earlier. How's it going, Tim?
I'm good, Collin. How are you?
Doing well. Can't complain. I am in my makeshift studio downstairs. I'm still working on making it better.
Love it.
But, yeah, we're getting there. I got to have my friend paint like a little mural back here.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Get some of those audio panels.
I do have, right there.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
And I have some all around. So they're hopefully working. And I got some stuff down here. I just redid my basement, so I'm getting it together down here. And I had water in the air down here for a little while too. That was fun. We got a huge storm a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I'm really happy we got to connect. I believe it was through Threads. I just started using Threads again. I was like, I forgot about Threads, and it's still new.
Yeah.
So like, it's still an opportunity to grow like really quickly.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, I've gotten like 16,000 views on my post in the last 30 days. And that's mostly from the last week. Of me just like.
It really hasn't hit that oversaturation point that like Twitter and X has. It's really very just raw.
X is so tough. I have a friend of mine who, I don't know what she did, but she's cracked the algorithm. She keeps slowly creeping up. She's really funny too. That helps. But she's been getting she just had something go viral. Just joking around about her parents, and
it takes one. All it takes is one.
It's crazy. I could get into that for a long time. a couple people I know that make money online just from making videos.
Yep.
And yeah, I would like to do that, but I haven't had anything pop off yet. And my consistency is tough with me because I'm ADD. I was actually talking to my therapist about this earlier. It's like, she's like, let's work on accountability. And I'm like, yeah, we should probably do that.
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I would like to try, but as soon as something else comes up, that's, on the radar. But so you're currently in recovery, fellow addict. Always good to talk to one of those because we see things a little bit differently, I have noticed.
Yeah.
And also a supporter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I've done that walk a couple times. I usually try to do it with my mom because I lost my uncle, her brother. It's been like over 15 years now. It's crazy, but yeah. And you suffered a loss and started getting more involved over the last, you said 5 years, right?
Yeah, I lost my best friend in October of 2020. Ever since then, it's kind of been very prominent and forefront of my mind.
Yeah, and we were talking right before we press record, the amount of men that commit suicide, it's just statistically insane.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, yeah. And there's always that, there's certain, it depends on the person, but some people it's like, man, I didn't see that coming at all.
Right.
That.
Well, how many times do you hear that? It's like, oh man, I never they were so happy. I never would have thought about it. Like, yeah. I feel like you hear that a lot when that happens.
Yeah. Because we like to keep things close, and vulnerability is less and less of a weakness now, but it's still seen as a weakness in some, depending on who you're talking to. I think it's seen as a weakness. I'm super vulnerable. That's why I do this podcast. And I think, part of it is not helping me, but it's healthy for me, so I don't care. Like, certain people aren't going to respect me for it, but I don't care.
Right. No, you don't do it for them.
Oh, no. There's plenty of people who, like, randomly, like, I saw a friend of mine not too long ago from high school. I hadn't seen him in, like, 10 years, and he's like, oh, man, I've been listening to your podcast. I'm like,
that's cool.
I'm like, I didn't even know people listened to it. Like, right. I just kidding. But yeah, it's good to know, and it keeps me motivated to keep doing it because, producing stuff is, it takes some time.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. I like nerding out on stuff anyway.
And I feel like especially for people that create content who try to keep it consistent, it's like you have a story to tell and you feel like you can help and benefit somebody. You might know them, you might not know them, but there's a story to tell and there's something to be learned from everybody, right? It's like, what's that saying? It's like, be kind, for everybody you know is fighting a battle you know nothing about, or something like to that effect. Yeah. So it's like, even if they don't talk about it, your vulnerability might be what pushes them to be like, yeah, maybe I need to start therapy. Maybe I need to get sober. Maybe I need to do, like, if they can see people like them and you, to get them to that point of like, hey, maybe I should do something a little bit differently. Yeah.
Have you had people reach out to you after you've gotten clean and, been like, how'd you do it? I'm struggling. Those type of messages.
Yeah. I had a couple of social accounts on Instagram and TikTok that got a little bit bigger, that I have since closed down now because it just wasn't the kind of content that I wanted to do anymore. Mm-hmm. So since I started doing content, similar to you, sobriety, recovery, kind of like mental health awareness, things like that. Yeah. I get from people I know and people I don't know, it's just like, hey, I saw this. Just really just a thank you. Hey, like, thanks. I had similar thoughts, or I was like feeling a certain way, and I saw that, and it's cool when you do that. It's interesting because you can get it from people you don't know on the internet. It's like, yeah, cool, I helped the person. But then
Yeah.
you get it from somebody you know, right? And then like a friend reaches out to you and says that. It's like,
Like an
oh,
estranged friend.
right. It's like, oh, we had more in common than I ever thought
Yeah.
we did. Just because life takes people down different paths in different ways, and you don't know. Maybe you guys are on the same path, but just different spots. So if you can help people, it's probably the coolest part of it. I love getting the messages and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, messages, comments,
Yeah.
whatever. Are you doing anything besides Instagram right now, or are you just sticking with Instagram?
I Instagram and TikTok are the two places that
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'll
just
have to
kind
give you a
of,
follow on TikTok then.
yeah, same. I'll look for you too when we're done.
Yeah.
Um, it's you had mentioned it earlier. The consistency thing is like
Oh
the
yeah.
consistency is hard,
Yeah, when
right?
you're an adult, like
When you have shit to do,
yeah.
it's challenging, and it's like, well, just record a bunch all at one time and draft them and shit like that. I don't have the attention span for that. Like, I'm lucky if I can find an audio that I can record over in my car and do something with for 15
Yeah,
seconds. Like
yeah,
it's
exactly.
so
I just did a video that completely flopped and I'm just like, God, gotta love it.
well, my wife and I are on this kind of like fitness and workout journey too, and I'm
Okay.
so paranoid to like pull my phone out at the gym. It's like I
Yeah,
don't like.
you don't want to be that guy.
I don't, right, exactly. I don't want to
I
be
get
that
it.
guy.
I get it. But you also like want to be proud of yourself
Right.
at the same time. Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying.
It goes
I kind of like sneak it in there every once in a while. You know, get the mirror pick real
right.
quick.
Yeah. You gotta have a couple of those every once in a while. But
Yeah,
it's
but
like
I see people straight flexing and like
right. I can't do
doing
that. I
no,
can't do
no,
that.
no,
But
no
like
way.
you make a really good point. It's like when you take pictures like that and you post them yourself, you do it for yourself to show yourself like, hey, look what I've accomplished and look what I'm
And
building
you're
something I'm
sharing that
proud
with
of.
other people.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, that is funny with the gym stuff. Yeah, that's a consistency thing for me. I was so consistent for like 2 years, and then I got out of it, and now I'm just like once a week, maybe twice a week if
Yeah.
I'm lucky, and I'm trying to get to 3 times worked perfectly for me.
Yeah.
That was just enough. It's fine, slimmed down, felt good, but
I'm around 4 days a week right
okay,
now, and it's been pretty consistent, pretty matches up with my recovery date. So it's been about a little over the last year and a half.
okay. And
They've run it
you
they've
have the
run it parallel.
accountability buddy with you.
Exactly. Yep. And
That's
that
helpful.
helps. That helps a lot.
I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he's like, "Dude," because I go to Planet Fitness 'cause it's just cheap.
So me too. Yep. Same.
And he's like, "You need to join the Y, and we can go in the mornings." I'm like, I don't know if I want to join the Y, dude. Like, I'm
Yeah.
comfortable at Planet Fitness.
Yep. I know. I know the layout. I know where I
Yep.
gotta go, because there's such a frustrating feeling of like walking into a new gym and not knowing where stuff is, and then you're just like wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out, okay, I know my routine, but I don't know where to go to do it, and so you just feel lost
And the
the
Y is,
entire.
and the Y is not just a gym; it's a whole thing.
Right.
Like a lot of stuff I'm not going to use. I do like the sauna aspect. That is intriguing. Other than that, I'm just like, I don't really care. I guess they have like actual benches and not Smith machines, which is nice. The Smith machines are kind of like iffy because I have
Yeah.
no idea like exactly how much I'm benching.
Right.
Just
It's like
kinda
if I were to go to an actual bench, would I be able to do this
would I
much
be able
weight?
to do this
Right.
or not? Yeah, it's interesting. So we talked earlier, and you said that you have borderline personality disorder. At what point did that start being a problem, and when were you diagnosed?
So I was diagnosed, I want to say,
Rough ballpark. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, probably about 6 or 7 years ago, I want to
Okay.
say, is when it kind of when I first, not first, kind of when I got into recovery for probably the 28th time at that point, realizing like maybe there's a bigger problem here. Not to, at the time though, it was like I was trying to find an excuse, right? I was still in that denial stage of recovery
Yeah.
where I feel like everybody goes through like the first couple of times they try. It's like, that's just it. This is it. I remember the first GA meeting I ever walked into. They have the 20 questions that you have to answer yes or no to determine if you're an addict, right?
Yep.
And like if you answer yes to 8 of them, you're considered like, oh, hey, you're in the right place. I answered yes to 19 of the 20, but still had that phase of denial. It's like, I'm not like these people. Like these are not, this is not,
Yeah, you try to
I
talk
don't,
yourself out of it.
exactly. And it worked several times. So then I was like, well, maybe there's a bigger problem. And it turns out there was. So yeah, I have BPD2. Um, so it's a little, I'm on something for it now, and it helps me tremendously. Like, my wife knows, especially like if I miss a day, like she's like, did you take your meds this morning? Right?
Yeah.
It's very obvious. But yeah, it was probably 6 or 7 years ago when I got diagnosed, um, and started working on medication. Kind of, it's, it, it helps, but it's not the cure, right? Like you need to do all the other things too. And at the time I was taking my medication to feel like, oh, this will solve everything, right? This will help me get sober. This will help me do all these other things. But if you don't take care of all the other stuff too, like it's obviously not the cure, right? It's supposed to help you step in the right direction, but it's not the thing that's going to get you to where you want to go.
Yeah, it's like you got to work on the mental, the
Yep.
physical,
Yep.
spiritual if you're into that. I feel like it's a part of it. Most people in recovery will tell you have to have that aspect as well.
Yeah.
And I would say I agree. That one's the toughest one for me, though. I mean, I grew up like Catholic and everything, and went to Catholic school, and but I still have.
Yeah.
I'm a big doubter. I'm just like I doubt a lot of stuff. So
I grew up in a very conservative Christian household myself, and it wasn't until I left and I was like, I have more questions than I have answers.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I was the same thing for me.
I did start going to church, back to church a couple years ago, pretty consistently now, and I do enjoy it. It does help. I get what I want out of it.
Yeah.
Um, and it's what I know. It's familiar because you know,
Well, and your brain's drawn to that, right? Your brain is drawn to the familiar and to things that it's known, and so hey, as long as it helps and if it's part of it, like there's no thing great. It's something everybody should do if they feel like it's part of their journey.
yeah, exactly. Um, so did you seek out any other recovery resources, or is just the GA, or have you had any books that you read or anything like that?
I've read a couple of books. I'm currently in the middle of reading The Body Keeps the Score.
Okay, I don't know
If you
if I'm
heard
familiar
that.
with that one.
It's really how like the body holds trauma inside of it.
Okay,
And it's a really good read. Um, I've done a couple of just overall general addiction books. Um, I'm currently listening to Your Brain on Porn, which I know is like can also go hand in hand with addicts of like because it's the quick like dopamine fix,
oh yeah,
right?
yep,
It's all like there's so many of these things that are related. So that's another one that I'm listening to in the middle of, which is interesting. Listen,
yeah.
but real,
I've learned a lot about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I've learned
no,
a
you're right.
lot about that. Yeah, I've started following. What's that chick's name? I follow a couple accounts that are like all about like quitting porn.
Yeah.
and there's one lady that's like trying to take down Pornhub. She was on like Theo Von's podcast, and
Well, if you think of her name, like send it to me later.
yeah, I will. I just have to look it up. It'll take me like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
And I feel like that's such a taboo topic too,
Oh yeah,
especially for guys. Like guys don't want to talk about mental health stuff in the first place. And you said before we even started, it's like it's getting better, but it's not where anywhere close to where it needs to be. And then you add that aspect to it of like the shame around talking about stuff like that.
yeah,
And then it gets shut down because nobody talks about it.
yeah. And the only time I used to talk about porn with my friends is like, "Who's your favorite porn star?" and like
Right.
all this stupid shit
Right.
like that.
It wasn't like, hey, this is a problem.
Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah. No, yeah. I've tried to give it up multiple times. It's one of those things like, do I have to give up everything?
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
I want something.
Right.
But
It's funny. It's funny you say that because I feel like people who think like we do, they have a hard time, or at least I had a hard time with like, I can't do things in moderation. That's just not how my brain works. But it's frustrating because like maybe I want to go to the casino and sit down for 30 minutes and have a drink and, throw some dice on the table and just have fun. But I know that when my 30 minutes is up, like I'm not leaving.
yeah.
Right? Like I know that one about myself where I can't do that.
Yeah.
And so it's frustrating to be
To know
on
that.
the recovery side of it. Because then I'll sit, and I'm a big gamer nerd myself. And so I love like I don't get the opportunity now because again, being an adult and wife, you don't have a whole bunch of time. But you sit down and you play video games for 2 or 3 hours at a time and you're like, that was probably too long. Like, am I like addicted to my video, right? Like your brain starts spiraling into like, can you have anything? Can you have any
Am I allowed
healthy,
to eat?
right?
Yeah.
But to your point, like it gets like that. You get to a point where it's like, can I do anything safely without feeling like I'm going to create a problem for myself?
I'm coming out of a really not terrible food kick, but like just overeating way too much. But I also like grew up like kind of in a household like you eat everything on your plate, and I take that to heart.
Yeah.
And I'll eat everything on my plate and then have another plate.
I'm gonna go back and get more actually.
Yeah, actually, it's like man, and then well, it also doesn't help that, and I kind of changed the way I take Seroquel at night, and that can make you really hungry.
Okay.
And it helps me sleep though. So, but I just take it later. If I take it later, then the less time I'm awake, the less
you sleep through the
opportunity
hunger.
I have. Yeah, it's like getting the munchies, man. It's crazy. It is like you're like, oh man, I could eat a whole gallon of ice cream right now. Not a gallon. But it's crazy, but you got to watch it with that one. Anyone who hears Seroquel and has taken Seroquel knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because every time I talk to somebody that takes Seroquel, they're like, "Oh yeah," like, yeah. A friend of mine, he probably won't care that I say this. It is a funny story. He actually was on Seroquel, and he would wake up in the middle of the night and eat. And
like he's sleepwalk eating, or like he would wake up and okay.
He's kind of with it, kind of not with it, not fully awake, not fully asleep, somewhere in the middle there. Like he remembers it, somewhat, but he went into the pantry where he was staying at. I think he was staying at it. Well, it doesn't matter, but he couldn't find anything really. There wasn't really much to choose from, so he ate a can of pie filling.
God,
it's like, dude. But I get it. It's just like this. It's a powerful.
right?
It's a weird side effect. But yeah, you can gain a lot of weight on it. So I've been really having to watch that.
Right.
Because they up my dose of it, and I'm not sure if I agree with that, but seeing a psychiatrist is so difficult. I switched psychiatrists, and I was seeing the same psychiatrist for like 5 or 6 years, and at least. And I switched to this new one. I booked an appointment in November for April.
My God.
Yeah. It's really bad here, dude. It's really bad. And I had that appointment, and then I had another appointment, and then I was supposed to have an appointment next Friday. They called me yesterday, and were like, he's going to be out of town. Sorry, we need to reschedule. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll probably just get an appointment in a couple weeks or something, whatever. November.
See, I can't. Yeah.
I'm like, guys, like, and they're like, don't worry, we'll still refill all your medication. I'm like, yeah,
that's not the point. Right.
I wanted to talk to the guy. I got some, that's what this is about. It's not just the drugs, dude. Like, it's not just the meds. Like, that's it. Like, some of these places, they treat it's like I'm going to see a drug dealer, but they're actually on time. Like, that's how it feels.
Yeah. They're treating the symptoms, not the problem.
Yeah, and my therapist is really good at helping
Right.
me treat the problem.
I'm saying the drug aspect of it.
Yeah,
There are cases where they're treating the symptoms and not the problem.
true. That is true. So yeah, I've been the guinea pig a lot for different medications. I'm not sure about you, but yeah.
Yeah, I've been on a consistent medication with a consistent therapist for a few years now.
Nice.
So I've kind of hit my groove for those two things.
So how does borderline affect you? Like say, well, we'll start with like if you weren't taking your meds, if you didn't take your meds, like how would that day change?
My irritability goes through the roof, like unmanageable level of irritability. Like you look at me wrong and I am like off, like
Yeah.
and it sets the tone for my whole family, my whole household. And so it's really frustrating either when I forget a day or like I'm in a window where it's like if I go more than 2 or 3 weeks for therapy too, like if I don't get that, it's very similar type of thing. But from the drug perspective, my irritability goes to the roof. My patience goes to zero. And it's very much like just get out of my way and let me do it, whatever it is. It's like don't get in my way. Don't look at me wrong. Don't say anything wrong to me. It's just I'm just gonna sit here in silence and suffer through this, and just let me deal with things how I want to deal with things. But when you have a wife and 2 kids, that's not the way to handle and handle any situation.
Yeah.
And so then days like that happen, and then the guilt kicks in, right? It's like, so I really try my best, and my wife and I just kind of hold each other accountable too. It's like, did we take our meds today? And not like in a demeaning way, but just like, hey, we know what kind of day we could set us up for ourselves for if we don't.
Accountability. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah, it's a funny thing, accountability.
Yeah. It's a tough one for us.
Yeah. I want to be accountable only when I want to, not when someone else tells me to.
On my terms.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So when did the gambling really start? Did it start young? Did you learn how to?
Yeah, I was 17.
Okay.
I was 17. I'm 39 now.
Okay.
So it was kind of like the nickel dime quarter poker games at my buddy's house, because it was 2003, kind of really when the World Series of poker boom started.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So like we would like after every Friday night basketball game, we'd go back to my buddy's house and we'd play, nickel, quarter, dime poker all night. And if you got knocked out of playing poker, you went into the living room and played, NCAA football on the PlayStation. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like we would all rotate around.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I remember vividly having memories of like losing $5 a night and, when I was 7 and being devastated. Devastated. Like, how am I going to deal with this? Like, how am I going to manage all of this? Right. And then if I only knew what that was going to turn into.
Yeah, $5.
Yeah.
Wish I lost $5.
Yeah, same. Same.
So when did it start escalating? Or did it slowly, like a slow burn?
It was a slow burn. I gambled all through college. Again, poker boom was happening. I was trying to I can make some extra side money.
Yeah.
Didn't,
of course.
Obviously, right? Very few people do.
Mm-hmm.
And then it really turned for me, it's like continually chasing my losses kind of thing. And then never being able to catch up, and then always having a bigger hole to try to get out of. But the thing about digging a hole is at some point you got to put down the shovel, right?
Yeah.
And I never knew when that time was. I never knew when to put down the shovel. So I gambled all through college. I gambled all through my, early to mid 20s. Thought I hit rock bottom about 4 or 5 different times. And again, little did I know that was going to get a lot worse than it did.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about it is you become so numb to the concept of money. Like when you're thinking about $100, like now it's like, oh, I can get a full tank of gas. I can do a grocery run. I can feed my family for however length of time. But when you think about $100 gambling or walking into a casino, it's like people burn $100 bills in casinos, right? It's like you get such this false concepts of the value of money because you don't see it you see it as little round plastic coins basically, and they come and they go, and then that's it. And so then when you come out of it, you come out of this daze that you were in without any of the real dollars that you just watched walk away. It's like now you're snapped back to reality. Now you have more problems to take care of. Like, I don't know how I'm going to pay rent. I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage. I don't know how I'm going to get gas in my car to get home. Right. Like now you have real shit to deal with. And so it just
out my credit cards.
Yeah. Done that more than once. I've got a bankruptcy on my record for that very thing. So it was a very slow burn, but it burned for a really, really, really long time. Mm-hmm. So by the time I hit the end, it was insurmountable. There were a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
On the end of that.
Yeah. I get it. Yep. Do you ever get the feeling like now that you actually are getting, better with money, or you may be good with money naturally if you don't go to the casino? Me, I have to work at it. But do you ever notice the chance, like when you do have like a little bit of extra money saved up, you're just like, oh, I can go and flip this. Do you still get that little itch every once in a while?
Yeah, I think that's something I'll deal with forever.
It's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that I'm when a bonus from work hits or, something, whatever happens. But I feel like that's something that is quote unquote normal for people who think like we do, where it's like, I mean, I'll only take this much. Like, it's extra anyway. I don't need this for anything. I'm able to do all my other and take care of all my other responsibilities. This would just be for fun. But there's no fun to it, right? That there's no the best laid plans, right? Like I could walk in there knowing like I'm going to walk out after 2 hours or when I have no money. And then 12 hours and even less money later, it's like, oh, well, I wasn't never going to stick to that. Don't know why I thought I would this time.
Or the whole like only bring in so much money, leave all your cards at home, and then you drive home.
Get them and then go back. Yeah. There's I mean, we all have them, right? But we've all got wild stories of our respective addictions and things that we've done or things we've seen other people do. But it's like for me, I burned a lot of bridges in
Mm.
friendships,
Yeah. Borrowing money.
try, borrowing money, trying to, get my fix and not caring about them or their families and things like that.
Yep.
Um, I'm really grateful that there are a lot of people who I've been able to talk to and make amends with. And there have been people who won't answer the phone when I call, right? And I have to take both, right?
Yeah.
I have to understand that I burned a bridge, that I did something that I shouldn't have and put a friend of mine in a position that I never should have and took advantage of them. Um, and now I have to live with that.
Yeah. But it is still kind of like cleaning up your side of the street, as they say.
Right.
And you can only do so much. I mean,
Yeah,
you can only ask for forgiveness. That doesn't mean you're gonna get it.
exactly. And I knew that going in. So
Yeah,
once I got
you have
sober and I
to, otherwise
right,
it's
you're gonna drive
bad.
yourself crazy. Yeah. I made a list of everything of people that I wanted to call and people that I wanted to talk to. And what's funny is 18 months into my sobriety, I still had people on that list who I haven't called. Right. And it's just like the shame of it just kind of sticks with you,
Yeah,
even over the
absolutely.
course. It gets better, right? Like I'll dial the phone at least now that I won't hit the button to
Yeah,
send it. So it's getting better and again therapy helps and for me the gym helps and it's just kind of gets your mind in a place like this is something hard that I wouldn't have done before. And no, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm a hell of a lot farther than I was 2 years ago.
hmm,
And this is something that I can do and be proud of and start taking care of. And like to your point, cleaning up my side of the street.
yeah. It's one of those things, and there's people that you forget about too, and then
Yeah.
they'll come back to you. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I should probably.
Yep. Like, oh, I forgot what I did to them. I blacked it out of my memory or whatever, right?
Or you're blacked out,
Or
man.
that.
That or that. Um, so do gambling and substances and drinking go that all that go hand in hand?
The gambling and a little bit of drinking did. I wasn't really one. I mean, everybody experiments a little, right?
Yeah,
But like the drug side of it was never really. It was so easy for me to say no to that. I don't know why. You For a lot of people, they go hand in hand and they kind of fall like dominoes
yeah,
one after the other. They
yeah,
kind of you like do all three at the same time. Who
yeah.
knows, right? But for me, it was never like I would have the occasional beer while I was gambling, but I wasn't drinking in excess. Like I can say no to a drink or drug like at any moment in time, but you put me at a craps table, I'm gonna have a hard time saying no, really. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
it it wasn't all universal for me.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's not always. Yeah, you had your thing.
Yep.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the I've never done any of the online stuff. Have you? Did you get into any of that?
Yeah, that's what really once I moved away from where I was living, that I had a casino really close to my house, and I bought our home and started growing our family. Like the physical casino itself was no longer within the realm of possibility, so I had to go online
Yeah.
and went down a very large rabbit hole there. But what's interesting and what I still carry a lot of shame around now is there was a point in time when I was up a lot and I could have just stopped and I would have literally solved all of my problems.
Yeah.
Could have solved all of them. And then some,
Yeah.
right? And still had some left over to do whatever.
Hmm.
But I didn't. And then that all went away like it always does.
Yeah.
And kind of that's one of the times that clicked for me where it's like, this isn't about money anymore. We're beyond the point of like, oh, I'm trying to make a couple extra bucks in college so I can eat, right? This is something, this is bigger. This is bigger than me.
Yeah.
Um, because if I cared about the money,
You would have
and when I
stopped.
I would have,
You're up.
when I had enough to pay off my mortgage, I would have stopped, but I didn't. And that kind of, now did that help me realize that I'm like, oh man, I should stop? No, I kept going, right? I had to chase again.
Yeah.
I won it all, and then I lost it all. Now I gotta go get it back.
The chase is most of it.
Yeah. Yeah. In my case, the chase was 98%
It
of it.
sounds like it. Yeah. It sounds
Yeah.
like it's like 99% of it.
Right. But you don't know what you're chasing or even why you are,
Yeah.
right? You're just doing it because it's comfortable. It helps you ignore the actual shit that you need to deal with and
Mm-hmm.
sit with and work on. And it puts you in this kind of fantasy bubble where you don't have to deal with anything for a few hours until you come out of it. But then you come out of it and you have more problems than you went in with because now you don't know if you're going to get evicted because you can't pay your rent. You don't know like how you're going to get to work because you don't have gas in your car, right? Like now you have real problems to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's what's that in The Dark Knight, that quote from the Joker. He's like, he's just a dog chasing cars, but he doesn't know what he would do if he actually got one,
Yeah.
right? It's that's how I feel a lot about it is like I'm doing it because I feel like I need to. But if I were ever get to a point where like, oh, that's it, I've had enough, like that point doesn't exist. I don't know what that would be like.
Yeah. You don't know what that feels like.
There's not
Yeah.
enough money in the world that would have made me stop.
Made you walk away.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're like, there's always more.
There's always more. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You try to go in like with a strategy, like, I'm only going to double this money and then I'm going to leave.
Right. And I had a whole system for myself.
I'm
Like
sure.
when like I'm a very like type A logical, like this is my plan, this is my system, and I'm going to follow it until I get to this point. And then I got to that point. I was like, okay, great. Let's get to the next, right?
Yeah.
Or then the plan didn't work and I went down and it's like, oh, okay, it's all right. Just I need more time and more money for the plan to work.
Yeah.
And then rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Justification.
Yeah. Yeah. And an addict in active addiction can justify anything to themselves.
Yes. It is true. It's scary.
Very.
Yeah. It's been a while. Like I told you earlier, like, gambling was part of my lifestyle. Like it was an addition to the lifestyle because I did a lot of different stuff. But with the casino, I would just, it was probably the worst low that you could get. Like when you're when you're leaving and you're just like you're maxed out, you're cashed out, you're just feel like a complete failure.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I mean, I have depression and like that feeling is totally different.
I remember times where I would just like hold myself in my apartment and sleep as long as I could because I didn't have to deal with it if I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have to think about it if I'm sleeping.
Yep.
You know? And then like you said, you hit that point of depression and desperation, and then, the ideations and the thoughts come in your head. Right. And it spirals really, really, really quickly. Dangerously so.
Mine was like a thing where like where I'm from, like when all the bars closed, the casino was still open, so that would go there.
Yep.
And this was probably, it was like closer to like 12 years ago or so, because I'm 35, so I was like 23-ish. Had an apartment downtown, and back then they had it was a riverboat casino. And I was right by the river downtown. So yeah, I would leave the bars and that would be what's open, and I'd go there, and then they ended up building a new casino. It's the same casino but a new building.
Right.
And getting rid of the boat because it was kind of in crappy shape anyway. And I always say, like, I paid for part of that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing about casinos is they're open 24 hours. Like, everybody's welcome at the casino anytime. 2 in
Yeah.
the morning, 2 in the afternoon, doesn't matter.
Unless you ban yourself. Did you ban yourself?
I did not. Technically, I did not ban myself, no.
No. Yeah. I have a friend who banned himself from, I think it's all anywhere around here, but he has a loophole. And it's the Indian reservations. Those casinos are different. They're not state run.
Right. See, the only one, the one that I went to was that type of casino. So it wasn't like you can still self-ban from them. They allow you to do that, obviously, but it's not like you said, it's not like because casinos that are not run on a reservation, they like share information with each other, right? So like if you're banned in one, they share like this network of across
For reservations.
right? Or non-reservation casino. I mean, they share all that information. You're kind of like in a database, if you will. But where if it's on a reservation, it's kind of a one-off. So you got to do it. You have to do it there specifically because they don't care.
Yeah. Yep. And he actually went a couple times and to casino, not any reservation casinos, regular casinos, and thought that he could still play. And he
Did they come? They came and got him.
Yeah. They'll arrest you because it's trespassing.
Yep.
Just addict behavior, man.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have him on sometime. That guy's got some wild stories. Oh man, he's a little older than us, so he did a lot of damage. But he also this guy can burn everything to the ground and build everything back up faster than anyone I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've seen him do it like twice now. I don't know if he has another one in him, but
right. At some point you're like, I don't have the energy for this.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't have to do it again.
Yeah.
Because he's a great guy, and he is trying to do the right things. So, yeah. But it's wild when you tell me, the drinking, the drugs didn't go with the gambling. I'm like, how? Yeah. It doesn't calculate to me because that's the way I was able to justify more things because my guard was down because I was under the influence.
Yep.
But then again, I've been stone cold sober going into the casino and this was only happened once, and I told you about it earlier, where I was like, where I got that feeling where I was like, oh shoot, like I'm like thinking differently. I'm thinking like I haven't thought like this in a while, and I don't like it. Yeah. Where you're like, I can justify this, and trying to get more money out, and your bank says no, and you're like, thank you, bank, for holding me accountable.
And it's there. I mean, there's a reason there aren't any clocks or windows in casinos, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I've had sessions where I'll go like 8 o'clock in the morning and just start, and then be out of money by 2 in the afternoon. And so like when you're at a bar, you're drinking, it's like you come out, it's 2 or 3 in the morning, it's dark out, you're like, oh, it's like I'm just gonna go sleep it off.
Yeah.
But you come in at the casino after making those decisions for the last 6 hours, 2 in the afternoon, so that like you still got to finish your day.
Yeah.
It's like it hits a little differently.
I bet
when it's like that. It's like, oh, it's still daylight, and I still need to finish the day out.
Yeah, I gotta mow the yard.
Right. Just go home like nothing happened. Just mow the lawn.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah. It's a feeling that I don't wish upon anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think of that. That feeling of leaving when you're just like, nothing worked.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only did nothing work, but like I have nothing now.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know. I don't even want to get in my car and go home because once I go home, I have to deal with all the consequences of my actions now.
Yeah.
So you just sit in your car for an hour or two, just not able to even move or function because you don't want to get to the next step of dealing with what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably a big relief that you don't have to do that anymore.
Yes, it is. It is a huge relief that I don't do it anymore. And big thank, like, yes, I've done a lot of work, but big thanks to my wife for supporting me with that too. It's like
Yeah, she
we were
easily
talking about,
could have been like, okay, I'm out.
yeah. Well, it's like, and it's we have it set now. So personally, what works for us is like the moment I get paid, it gets moved out of my account. Like I have little to no access to money. And so it's like that's just the way that we do it to protect myself and my family from being in any type of position that's going to put us in danger, right? Will it
Hmm.
always be like that? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to look,
Yeah, but it works for
but
now.
it works for now. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've been with your wife for a while, so she's seen some.
She's seen some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's seen some shit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been married. We had our 10-year wedding anniversary this year, actually, this past February.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, so talk about ride or die, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
They don't make a lot of those anymore.
No, no. They don't make anybody like her, I can tell you that.
You're lucky, man. Yeah, it's don't even get me started on the dating world. Like, oh man, I could
Yeah,
rant.
I'm very long removed from that, and
Yeah.
thank God.
Do you have friends that are still trying to do it?
I, to be honest with you, Colin, like, I really don't have a whole lot of friends, period.
Okay.
I have like three good friends that I talk to, and they're all married with
They're all
kids.
married.
So,
Yeah.
so no, I don't.
I feel like once you're married, all your friends are married too. It's a weird thing. Like I've noticed that with a lot of my friends. Like we're still friends, but I barely ever talk to them because I'm not. I'm the single guy. I live in my own house with my cat. And
Right.
that's me. Because I'm holding out and I'm picky. But and yeah, I delete dating apps and download them again and delete them.
The vicious cycle.
It's so stupid, dude.
Yeah. I remember of our broader friend group. I remember when the first couple started to get married, and we, like you said, didn't talk to them anymore. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I got married. I was like, oh, I get it now.
It's
I fully understand now.
I don't take it personally at all. Like if I run into these people, I'm gonna talk to them,
Yep.
But yeah, it's just like it's a different level, I guess. I wouldn't say it's like a higher level, but it's like a different level. And then I get like people that are married, like that have been married for a long time. I'm talking like boomers and stuff. That'll be like, oh man, just stay single.
Right. Yeah. It's so polarized. It's like some people tell you to never get married, and there's some people that tell you
it's a trap.
You're right. There's some people that tell you who their marriage is the best decision they ever made in their life, right?
Yeah.
It's so polar opposite.
Yeah. I'm lucky though, because like I have something to look at. Well, multiple relationships to look at, where it's like, they were married and, like I don't have parents that got divorced. I'm like in the smaller percentile. Most of my friends, like, grew up with, either like estranged parents or like divorced parents or whatever. And my parents have been together for 40 years. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I think my grandparents, both of them, like hit the 60 or 70 mark. Like just
That's crazy.
60, I think. Yeah. I don't remember. A lot. Just like ridiculous amount. So like I have a lot of examples. Like, so I think that's one reason why I'm very particular. And also like the women in my life are like solid. Like that's why when I was saying like they don't make them like that anymore. Like it's rare. Like, it's a really weird ball game, and I don't like playing it most of the time. I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay at home and watch Always Sunny, Like,
Sound fic.
yeah. I was catching up to it because I was like, what season did I fall off? Because I fell off for a while. And now they got the new ones coming out, and they're still great. Those guys still got it, man. It's so funny.
I got my wife into her first anime. We're watching Attack on Titan. So
I've never gotten into anime. I have friends that are just all about it. I've never really like tried to get into it though.
Yeah.
I'm like a series guy, and like Always Sunny's like kind of like a comfort show for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Everybody has one. Like I know people who've watched The Office like 30 times.
My wife's is One Tree Hill. That's what she's out watching right now. That's her comfort show.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. I've never seen it, but yeah. I don't like watching stuff. The only show I've watched more than once, like from the beginning, because I'm not one to rewatch a lot of stuff. That includes porn too, and I'm serious actually. But I'm not afraid to say that. I don't care. But I watched. Did you ever see Mr. Robot?
No, I've heard of it though. Rami Malek.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't know if he won any awards for that show, but he should have because it's incredible. It's a great watch, and you're a nerd. I already know that from talking to you, so you'd love it because he's a hacker. And he like tries to hack like the main banks and like so people don't have debt anymore and so, like college debt and like all that kind of stuff. And just like vigilante kind of thing.
Right.
But he's also an addict, and he's mentally ill, so it's just a crazy whirlwind of a show. And at the end of it, you're like, what did I just watch? Because like the end of it just totally just throws you for a loop. It's awesome.
Does it end very abruptly, or is it like, oh, do they tie off all the loose ends and everything?
They tie him up pretty well. It's not like Dexter. Don't get me started on Dexter, dude. I know there's a new Dexter now. And I'm like, do I want to watch it?
Resurrection. And it's
I've heard it's decent.
It's with what's his name too? The actor
dude from I never watched that show either for some reason. Game of Thrones, right?
I was thinking like it's with the actual like the guy who originally played Dexter. What's his name?
Oh yeah, it's the guy who originally played. Because the last one they did was with his son. Right. He was still in it though. That was very okay. But yeah, that last season of Dexter was a real letdown. But it was so good up until then.
Yeah.
People will ask me like, "Oh, should I watch Dexter?" I'm like, some of it.
Right. You should start it.
You should start it because
don't finish it.
It's great for like 6 seasons, I think. And man, it's crazy. There's just so much content and so much stuff out there. Like, and And I know some people who just watch stuff on YouTube. I've done that. I've had nights where I've just like, I'm just gonna watch stuff on YouTube because there's just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much stuff.
There's an excess of content to consume for sure.
Yeah, like I watched a documentary about one of the like roughest cities in the world, like, and it was not what I expected. And it was an Indian reservation, like town. I don't know what to call it, but community. And it was just like the stats for like addicts was like 70%. Like it was
Right.
just rough. And they had this skate park. I can't remember the name of the town. I can't remember the name of the town to save my life because I watched it like a month or two ago. But I remember it was like this guy created this skate park as an escape for kids to go there and have something to do that wasn't bad. And they started a Kickstarter for it, and I will not Kickstarter, GoFundMe, and I was like, yeah, I'll donate to that. That's cool. And I used to skateboard when I was younger. I couldn't do it now, but it would be rough. I would not enjoy it like I used to. But yeah, gaming though, like you said, you used to stream.
Yeah, I used to. I don't anymore. But again, it was one of the things where it consumed me. Like
Consumed you, yeah.
it's all I could focus on, all I could think about. I caught an anniversary of mine short because I wanted to get home and stream.
Ooh.
It's like, yeah, again, very addict mindset
Yeah.
of stuff like that happens. And when you're in it, you can't see it, right? It's like you can't see the forest for the trees kind of thing.
What oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're right.
What game did you stream the most, or did you have a couple different ones?
Oh, you cut out there, Colin. Sorry.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
A little bit.
Weird. Okay.
Okay, there you go. I was a big Fortnite guy. I've got like
Okay.
that's what I
I
played
have some
just about
friends
every.
that play that all the time. I've
Yeah.
never played any of it at all. I feel you about that consumption thing because I am scared to buy. Because I loved gaming when I was younger. Like I was a big Halo guy. Played a lot of Halo, Call of Duty. First person shooters are my favorite.
Yeah.
And, a little bit of FIFA, stuff like that too. But I want to get a system, and like I have this basement that I kind of turned into like a little like man cave type thing, even though my whole house is a man cave. It's like I don't really need a man cave, but it's cool. And I got this big ass TV. I'm like, I want to get a PlayStation 5. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Do I though?
will I leave my house? Like,
Right.
I already work from home, and like,
Same.
I left my house. I didn't leave my house. I went outside to mow the lawn today, and that was it. Otherwise, I haven't gone anywhere. I don't recommend that, by the way.
Yeah. No, you don't want to be a hermit.
No, like it just feels weird. It's like talking to you is the most human interaction I've had all day, probably. I think so. I had a couple of meetings, but you know how those go. Not everyone talks at the same time. How long have you been working from home?
So I've been working from home since before COVID. So
Okay.
like I'm probably in that 7 to 8 year ballpark that I've been working remotely full time. So when everybody went remote during COVID, it's like, oh, I've been doing this. This is not
Welcome.
new for me. Yeah, welcome to my world. Hope you enjoy it here.
Yeah, I'm a COVID guy. So I started, March 2020. 2 weeks, you'll be back in the office. And 5 years later, I'm still at home, which is fine. I do kind of miss the office sometimes, though. Like, I wish I could pop in, but it's I've you have to have a lot of discipline.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a big thing, but my job is I work for a call center.
Okay.
Kind of. I mean, that's part of it. That's the department I'm in. And are you typing?
Yeah, I was typing. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. I was just picking it up. ADD. So you gotta watch it with me. You can't be.
I gotcha.
You can't be distracted me. But I forgot where I was going with that. Jeez. It must not have been that important.
Call center.
Oh yeah, call center stuff. So I have to be around because when shit hits the fan,
Right.
I'm a supervisor. I need to be around. But we kind of mix up and spread out. I'm not taking escalated calls all day.
Right.
I have to dedicate an hour to that, which is perfectly fine. I would do more than that, to be honest with you. Some people are really scared of it. People don't scare me anymore. They just don't. I've done this for it'll be 8 years in October. So
Okay. Oh, so it's old hat for you.
it's
Right.
and I work with health benefits, stuff that people really get really mad about, which is
Right.
fair. I've been on the end of some rough conversations. And I'm just eh. But then I'm worried about something really stupid because I have OCD and I have I'm more worried about that than I am
Right.
the guy that just ripped my face off.
Oh, sorry, I can't help you further.
Or they'll be let me talk to your boss. I'm this is it, dude. This
Right.
is final boss. This is it. You've reached the top.
You can't go any higher than me.
Well, I'm going to email the CEO. I'm go right ahead.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want. But I'm pretty sure my CEO's emails are monitored and he doesn't read them unless he's told to read them.
Right. Exactly.
Because otherwise it would be chaos.
Right. He would never not answer email.
He'd never get anything done. Yeah. I've never even talked to my CEO. Have you talked to your CEO?
Yeah, I work for what's basically a startup. So
Okay.
The two owners of the company now are people that I had prior professional relationships with who worked at the same company before. And then however many years later they started this company and they basically kind of headhunted me to come work for them. So
generally speaking, what do you do then?
higher end marketing.
Okay. When you say higher end marketing, give me an example.
Higher ed. So
higher ed. Oh, higher education. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So we're one of the organizations that helps institutions send their emails out to get students interested in that school, whether that's to apply, whether that's to visit, whether stuff like that. It's we create the content and build the communication strategy around helping University of X reach out and connect with more students.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I even forget about how powerful email is.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, very much so.
People think it's email. It's, but
it works.
It works. I wonder how long that's going to work for though,
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that?
Yeah. Not too much because I
don't think it's going to be tomorrow, but
right. Until a different communication plan comes along.
Yeah.
But for now, email is the most efficient.
Yeah. People people get like anxiety from seeing my phone because of my emails.
Oh, are you one of the people that has like a comma in your email inbox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Because I read the ones that are important, and I don't read, and I just don't read. Don't even
Yeah,
click
I
on
can't.
the
I'm the
ones.
opposite. Like I'm
get
an
it.
inbox. I'm an inbox zero kind of guy.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you're like my brother. My brother's. I haven't talked to him about email, but I can only imagine that's how his email is. Um. Yeah, my older brother. Do you have any siblings?
I have an older sister.
Okay. So you're the young buck. How
I
far are
am
you apart?
4 years.
That's not bad.
No.
Did you guys have to go to high school for a year together?
No, we missed each other. We missed each other by exactly 1 year. She
Okay.
left high school when I came in.
Gotcha. Yeah. I had to go to high school with my older brother. It sucked. Yeah. Those 2 years he was there. Yeah,
The
not
worst
fun.
time for you.
Not a great time. Yeah. It wasn't like terrible, but it was It
Yeah.
was more annoying than anything. Like his friends were just stupid and like give me a hard time all the time. Um, yeah, it was like I would say it's like micro bullying. It wasn't even like
Right.
regular bullying. Like there was a couple instances that probably fell into that category, but for the most part, like it was all in just being stupid and having fun, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but did you play any sports or anything like
I
that?
was like, yeah, I was a golfer. So
Oh,
golf was my main sport. I
awesome.
played in high school. I played a couple years in college. Um, and I've had little to no time to play since, unfortunately.
So you don't get out that much?
No, I get to maybe play once or twice a year is all I get to play now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Golf really picked up for me in COVID because it was like all I
well,
could do.
yeah, well, plus it sucks because it's like golf's not the kind of thing you can do quickly. Like you
No,
need to,
you need a chunk of time.
yeah. And I don't have chunks of time, unfortunately.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So
Gotta join a league, man. And just like,
I don't just have, right, 2 hours once a week.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of golf content on Instagram. There's a lot of funny guys on there.
I have a good buddy of mine. He runs a golf a, a sports gambling podcast that is focused on golf.
Okay.
So I listen not for the gambling aspect of it. I listen just like to support him and just to be a part of what he's doing. But yeah, he runs a really kind of well run golf gambling podcast.
Interesting. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of thing that you would think like, oh, that's probably pretty niche thing. I mean, it is pretty niche, but there's a following there for sure.
Golf dudes are pretty
Yeah.
dedicated.
They're loyal. They're dedicated and they're loyal to what they're doing. So
Yeah. Have you seen like
plus,
the golf guy that raps in his
no,
car? Oh man,
no,
it's
I'll have to look that up.
yeah. He's like a script. Like he just talks about like just rough times on the course,
Right.
and it's hilarious.
Well, I feel like golf and gambling go together too, because like when's the last time you set foot on a golf course and like didn't gamble like a beer or like a $2 Nassau or something? And it's like,
I never did.
oh, really?
No,
See,
no.
growing up playing golf, like you couldn't step foot on the golf course without somebody wanting to bet something.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it never was a thing with me. Like I always played with my uncle, and he was way better than me. And obviously he's a lot older than me, way more experience. So I would just like learn stuff from him, and yeah, the only person that I was like trying to play against was me. It's like that's just kind of how I've always treated it. I played a little bit in high school. But I only played freshman and sophomore year, and I was on like the JV team. I was not that good. Not very consistent. That's the problem. Yeah.
I was, if not to toot my own horn, but I was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was
I
fun.
have some friends that are really good. Yeah, a friend of mine is at working at a country club now and doing lessons and stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah, that's the dream, to be a head pro somewhere and
yeah, he's
basically
working
run
on
the
that.
shop.
I don't know if he's got the certifications yet, but I think he was working
Yeah.
on it. He started a little channel too, so
Oh, cool.
yeah. Sorry, we running
I
out of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to cut you off too much, but
No,
I
you're
gotta
good.
go. I
You're
gotta
good.
go dad mode.
I'm not good at stopping. It's hard to find a stopping point, so
I gotcha.
I'm totally cool with it.
Okay.
I'm not Joe Rogan. We're not going to be here for 3 hours. Like, I don't know how they do that. Well, they
I don't
have
either.
I don't have anything else to
That's
do.
their job. That's what they do. They
That's
can
their
sit there
job.
for 3
They
hours.
can sit there for 3 hours, exactly. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. It was a good conversation.
Yeah.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, Colin, appreciate you. Yeah.
But yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be sharing some stuff with each other on Instagram, especially golf stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And I wish you the best of luck with the recovery. Keep going. Keep doing what you're
As
doing.
well.
It's the right path for sure. The easier path in a way.
Yeah.
In a way. But yeah, the benefits are worth it. So
Yes, they are for sure.
I'll let you get into dad mode. Appreciate your time. And yeah, I'll be in touch and let you know when we're going to drop the episode.
Excellent. Thanks, Colin, so much. I appreciate you.
Yep. Take care, man.
Take care.